everyone, I'm Alex and I'm the hands behind Lovecraft Crochet. My plushies are for the anxious, depressed, autistic, and neurodivergent. Small enough to travel in a purse, backpack, diaper bag, or even your pocket. You can check out my Facebook page or TikTok to see what patterns are available and stay tuned for the new ones coming out. I also make hats, scarves, blankets, and dice bags for the tabletop gamer or dice goblin in your life. Feel free to order through the page, TikTok DMs, or via email at love.craft.crochet@gmail.com. Now, on to the segment.
Welcome to the Dead Podcast. I'm your host, Desi, and on this podcast, I discuss all things spooky and weird, from ghosts, demons, religion, to folklore, urban legends, true crime, and all things paranormal, with some horror movie reviews sprinkled in. So join me on this spooky ride.
Due to the graphic and disturbing nature of the crimes discussed, listener discretion is advised. Retrostatic Radio presents Killing 15 Minutes.
Hello and welcome to Killing 15 Minutes, where you get your true crime fix in 15 minutes or less, or your podcast is free. I'm your writer, Sam Rossi, and shortly I'll be handing over a rough draft of a script to my brother, AJ, who hasn't read it, who's most likely has no idea what we're talking about. This should be fun. Good luck, bro.
Thanks, Sam. Today we're going to be discussing the Las Cruces
Las Cruces?
Today we're going to be discussing the Las Cruces Bowling Alley Massacre. On February 10th, 1990, in Las Cruces, New Mexico, 7 people were shot, with 5 of them perishing, by 2 robbers at Las Cruces Bowling Alley. At 8 a.m. on February 10th, 1990, the bowling alley's manager, 34-year-old Stephanie Senek, was in the manager's office preparing to open, while her daughter, 12-year... Oh, no. Don't.
There are survivors.
I hate you. Let's open up with some Columbine next.
No, that's too soon.
I don't think so. I think it's actually worth really discussing, because everyone discusses the case, but rarely ever really discuss the fallout. And given that we were both at that age in high school, school, where I was questioned by several people, multiple years.
Me too.
And it's one of those things that I don't think a lot of people really truly understand. Like, you're either at the, either you grew up in a post-Columbine world. It's similar to the technology.
Yeah.
Where you either grew up post-smartphone, or young enough that when you became of, an age, it was already ingrained in your life.
Yeah.
Or you grew up before it.
Yeah.
And there's a very specific section of, grew up in that transition period.
Yeah, we call them millennials.
Only elder millennials. Younger millennials kind of already had the technology built in when they were growing
agree.
up.
Anyways.
Right. So this bowling alley massacre. Okay, so anyways, Stephanie Senek was in the manager office preparing to open, while her daughter, 12-year-old Melissa Rapace, and friend, 13-year-old Amy Hauser, were also in there. The girls were planning to run the daycare center. The alley's cook, Ida Holguin?
Holguin?
See, I've heard Guin pronounced both ways.
Yeah, that's me too.
Like Ursula G. Le Guin pronounces Le Guin. But anyways, Holguin, I'll just use that, was in the kitchen when at 8:28 a.m. 2 men entered through the unlocked front door. One pulled a .22 caliber pistol on Holguin and ordered her into the manager's office. The other wrangled the 2 girls also into the manager's office. The gunman told the children to lie face down as they tore through the office, taking up to $5,000. During this, Steve Tarrant, 26, the alley mechanic, and his 6-year-old stepdaughter, Pauline Holguin, no relation to the cook. Really?
Really?
That doesn't seem like one of those We share a last name, kind of last names.
No, it seems like they're different, but supposedly no relation.
Fair enough. I mean, I don't know really what the
common last name for New
the
Mexico.
demographic for that specific. Yeah. And 2-year-old Valerie Turan entered the bowling alley. Not seeing anyone in the kitchen. Why'd you have to bring? You said there were 5 people who died. And you just added more children.
I'm sorry.
Why do you do this?
Because it needs to be told.
Anyways, I didn't see anyone in the kitchen or the alley. Turan would stumble onto the crime in progress and tried to stop it. When the gunman had control again, all 7 were shot at point-blank range. The men then set the papers on the desk on fire. At 8:33, Melissa Rappes called 911, even after being shot 5 times. Her 911 call made Sam cry.
I bawled like a little bitch.
You should! You deserve it! You're bringing me this We talked about this! No kids!
I know, but this one, it felt like it needed to be told.
First responders found Amy Hauser, Paula Holguin, and Stephen Terran dead at the scene. Valerie Terran rushed to the hospital. However, she would also not make it. Senek would die in 1999 from her injuries. Within an hour, roadblocks were up, and every person was screened based on the eyewitness testimony. The case remains open and active with Las Cruces Police Department. The first time Sam heard of this case was Unsolved Mysteries. Oh, so this was someone who... So I don't need to yell at you. I need to blame Teresa from Twisted Tales podcast, and Carla for picking this subject. I hate you all. I actually threw this down and
stopped it. Wow. Cool.
Well, I have nothing to add. Is there anything you would like to add?
No, it was something that I needed, that when I started reading it, and it was an unsolved. And when I started reading it, I realized I knew the story, and I really needed to tell the story.
Okay, see, that's something to put. I personally, I love unsolves. That is my jam. I am a conspiracy nut. I like seeing pieces and putting them together.
Right.
I hate this. I hate it.
I agree.
We all know that, well, I haven't said it in a while. I don't like... This is going to make me sound callous, and I truly don't mean to. I don't like... I can make jokes about murder, and I'm sorry that I know it does sometimes piss people off that I can be callous about, But in my head.
Right.
Okay? And again, I'm phrasing this horribly.
I understand.
There is... No, I'm not going to say that one. It is senseless. All murder is senseless.
Yes.
Okay? I have never been a proponent of murder. Killing, that's totally different. I'm actually pro-death penalty. To an extent. Well, not an extent, but there's several asterisks.
Yes.
And addendums. And footnotes. And crossed out in fucking red ink. When it comes to that statement. It is...
There's more to it, but still.
It's the same thing I have with gun control. It's not gun control. I think we just need better regulation. I think everyone who is not a danger to themselves or others while having a gun should be allowed to have a gun. But again, tons of asterisks, tons of red tape,
There's red tape involved, yes.
There's a lot of that.
Anyway.
For me, I can logic my way into, like, when I read these. Especially on serial killers, we've done some nasty fucking people.
We've done some...
But I can distance it, to not accepting, but to at least understanding the train of thoughts there.
Right.
It's why when someone feels like they're doing it to be a poser, like last episode's Robert Liberty. Or that one trucker dude who made himself a fucking Jason mask.
Lane.
And it's like, dude, you're trying too fucking hard. You want to go for the crazies, you have to be crazy. There's no real way to fake it. Okay? Make a resin fucking mold out of one of your victims. Steal everyone's left fucking shoe. Those are crazy things. Kill, because if you don't, the earth will start quaking and people die. But
It seems senseless.
Here's yes and no. It's not that it's senseless. It is senseless to kill anyone under puberty. I think that's really where my cutoff is. Like, I don't like when 12 or 13-year-olds are killed or anything like that, because that is such a life not lived.
Yes.
But there is a huge difference between, a 6-year-old being drowned in a bathtub and a 13-year-old being shot on the street.
Yeah.
Murder. God, this tape is going to come back if I ever get it. There is a personal thing to murder that I hate, because this isn't a serial killer.
No.
A serial killer killing 7-year-olds is fucking heinous.
Yes.
But there is something wrong in his or her brain. I drowned my 7-year-old in the bathtub because Jesus told me to. She was unclean. Senseless. But there is a stupid logic to it.
Yeah.
Like, and that's where I talk about the different logic trains.
Yes.
Where even a crazy person has logic there. It is stupid logic. It is broken logic. It is sane to them. And that's what a lot of people don't get when they're like, they're going to go for the insanity defense. No, because his logic is going, I know, isn't that crazy? It's like, but it's crazy. Yeah. So you're not crazy. Which is also something that's kind of inaccurate, because you can know your brain is fucked. It's the biggest problem with depression or anxiety. Mm-hmm. You know your house is not going to burn down or get struck by lightning when you're out of the house, when you're at the store. But your anxiety, your brain is going,
something's going on.
What if it does, though? And that's what, and again, I'm boiling it down to the most superficial thing. Because this robberies gone wrong, that are actually robberies gone wrong, mm-hmm. are the most senseless things to me. And I know there's a lot of people, oh my God, that means you think, there's sense. Yes, there is some sense to all murders, except for I need money. Mm-hmm. I'm going to rob you.
Yep.
If you fight back, I will kill you.
Yep.
Your life is worth the $22 you have in your wallet. Your life, and that is what, so you add that with, little bitty babies being killed.
Mm-hmm.
And I know they're not actually babies, but they're itty bitty babies. Okay? I fucking hate this. So fuck you, Teresa. Do we know Teresa?
No, actually, we do not know Teresa personally.
Oh, I am so sorry, Teresa. Fuck you. Fuck you, Twisted Sisters. Wait.
Twisted Tails.
Twisted Tails. I like you, Twisted Sister. Fuck you, Twisted Tails. And Carla? Fuck you, Carla. It is our Carla, right?
Yeah, it is our Carla, yeah.
It's my sister's wife's sister?
Yes.
Okay. Fuck you, Carla.
Yeah, but there's a status update about me crying during this, and everybody was like, I didn't mean to make you cry.
See, I'm not going to cry. I'm going to get pissed. I'm a man. All my tears were in my teens.
All right, do you want to end this?
Fuck you. I'm leaving.
I'm Sam Rossi. Later, y'all.
Killing 15 Minutes is hosted by Arthur Carey, with scripts written and researched by Sam Rossi. If you like this episode or want to stay updated on this series, consider following Killing 15 Minutes on Patreon or Retrostatic Radio on all major social media platforms. Good night and God bless.
You're watching Retrostatic Radio. Wheel of Random is turn, turn, turn. Tell us the 15 minutes we shall learn.
I'm Sam Rossi, writer and co-host of Randomly 15 Minutes, where the wheel of randomness gives me the topic and I write about it.
I'm Megan Klodnicki, and I'm the host of Randomly 15 Minutes. I cold read what Sam writes and learn in real time about a random topic.
You can find us on all major podcast platforms and YouTube.
Follow us on Facebook at Randomly 15 Minutes to get more random facts.